Alrighty, folks, happy Saturday morning to you. And we'll get to our viewer shout outs in just a moment. But I got to tell you guys, I'm feeling pretty damn good on a Saturday morning because I'm now 4-0 in my last 4 chairman plays on my website. That's right, folks, we cashed in on the Tampa Bay Rays, getting the job done for some money line cash. They took care of the Seattle Mariners yesterday, 15-4. After somehow going down 4-0 in the bottom of the second, they actually peeled off 15 unanswered runs for the blowout win. Can't say it was a complete no sweat because we were down 4-0 early in the game. But yeah, 15 unanswered runs. It was actually an 8-run top of the 8th where they really blew it out of the water and did most of their damage. And that was just the icing on the cake for another winning day yesterday. We cashed in on the Rays, Dodgers, and Giants on my website. And if you wish, you could have joined in and been a part of all of our other members winning those games. The only way you could have done that is to be a chairman member on my website. But before we go ahead and move on, folks, just want to take a quick time out and welcome you to my MLB free pick video here today. It's actually our part 1 video, and it's for Saturday, July 1st. 2023. Happy Saturday to you. We're in July already. Where does the time go? We're halfway through the year already. Of course, my name is Brock Page. I've been dishing out free sports picks right here on YouTube since 2016. I also sell my personal sports bets on patreon.com/BrockPage. Once again, folks, I'm 4-0. My last 4 chairman plays on that website. Now, the chairman package, it's a full access, all-inclusive membership. It gives you access to every single personal play of mine, every single package, every single day for the next 30 days. And as an added bonus, you also get access to my chairman podcast, absolutely free. It's included with your purchase. And speaking of chairman podcast, you can actually access that right here on YouTube as well. My chairman podcast is available to my YouTube channel members. You got to have a membership on the YouTube channel, and you'll receive all of my personal plays right here on YouTube if you sign up for that membership. Now, folks, you may be wondering what the difference is between what I do here on YouTube and what I do on my website. Well, what I do here on YouTube is I'll handicap the entire slate of games in any given sport, side and total. And what I do on my website is I actually share with you which one of these free plays on this channel that I have my personal action on. And with that, folks, now it's time for some shout-outs. These are shout-outs from YouTube comments. Our first shout-out goes to Jeremy Bryant, who said, "You've made me become a smarter, better." Shout out to you, brother man. Also want to give a shout-out to NoSimps243, who said, "Let's go, Brock." And finally, I want to give a shout-out to my man, Everett Pope, who said, "Is there a need to inflect your voice every sentence? Just talk normal." And with that, folks, let's go ahead and dive into, shout out to those guys who dropped a comment. Appreciate it, guys. You definitely make it worthwhile producing these videos. Thanks for your comments. All right, free content. Padres, Reds, 1:40 p.m. East. San Diego's minus $1.70. Totals 11.5. Michael Waka for San Diego. Brandon Williamson for Cincinnati. And even though Williamson hasn't been great, the Reds are on a 3-game winning streak right now, and they've been pretty incredible against the run line here lately. Out of their last 10 outings, the Reds covered the 1.5 8 times, cashed in on the run line in 80% of those games. And of course, a lot of that is due to some timely hitting. These guys are in the top 5 in the National League in run production at home. Spencer Steer. He's the team leader in hits. Jake Fraley, he has the most RBI. And even though starting pitcher Michael Waka has been really good for San Diego, the Pods just don't want to win right now. They're on a 6-game losing streak, and they average under 3 runs a game during that time frame. And offensive woes have been a problem for these guys all year long. They're a bottom 3 hit-producing team while traveling. Now, oddly enough, 5 out of San Diego's last 7 road games did get over the total. Meanwhile, the Reds went 5-2 to the over in their last 7 at the Great American Ballpark. Give me the Reds plus 1.5 over 11.5. Next ball game, little interleague action here. Yankees at the Cardinals, 2:15 Eastern start time. The New York Yankees are minus $1.20 on the road, totals 9. Luis Severino for New York, Jack Flaherty for St. Louis. And even though Flaherty's been knocked around at times, it ain't for a lack of strikeouts. The righties punched out 80 batters in 80 innings of work, averaging a strikeout an inning. The Cards also have no problems getting base runners at Busch Stadium. These guys are in the top 5 in the bigs in hits per game at home. Paul Goldschmidt leads the club in hits. Nolan Arenado's got all the RBI. They're facing Luis Severino on the other side, who's stunk like shit in a handful of starts this year. Out of 36 innings of work, the righty Severino's recorded only 1 win. Sevy's got an ERA in the 5s along with a 1.50 whip. And even if Louis throws well here today, the Yankees are arguably the worst hitting team in the American League. They're actually in the bottom 3 in the entire major leagues in hits per game on average. Anthony Rizzo's questionable for the Bombers. Aaron Judge will be out for a while as well. Meanwhile, for St. Louis on the other side, Brendan Donovan's questionable for them. 3 out of St. Louis's last 5 at Busch Stadium got over the total. They also went 60% to the over in their last 10 at any location. Give me St. Louis plus $1 over 9. Next ball game, Red Sox, Blue Jays, 3:07 Eastern first pitch. Toronto's minus 165 in this divisional contest, totals 9. Yusei Kikuchi for Toronto, Cutter Crawford for Boston. Now the Turd Cutters got just 2 wins on the season with an ERA in the 4s. And in their last 9 ball games, the Bo Sox got the W only 2 times. They were held to just 1 run or less 4 times during that span. Now they're facing a Toronto team who won 6 out of their last 9 themselves. And they have a real good one on the mound in Kikuchi. The Cooch man 7-2 on the bump with an ERA in the 3s. He's also punched out 85 batters in just 84 innings of work. And even if Coochie struggles here today, it's going to be tough to out-hit these Toronto batters. They're a top 3 hit-producing team in the majors. Bo Bichette's got 110 hits on the year. He's actually got the 5th highest batting average in the bigs. Meanwhile, Vlad Guerrero's the team leader in runs batted in. Infielder Pablo Reyes, he is still out for the Bo Sox. 8 out of Boston's last 10 meetings with Toronto did get over the total. So if you're into historical trends, plenty of overs to go around. Now, the Blue Jays saw overs in 7 out of their last 11 Kikuchi starts. Give me the Blue Jays minus 165 over 9. And with that, folks, we're going to jump into our next and final breakdown for part 1. It's going to be in that Astros-Rangers game, 4:05 Eastern first pitch. Texas is minus $1.30, totals 8. Nathan Eovaldi for the Rangers, Hunter Brown for Houston. And even though Brown's shown some pretty good stuff this season, the Stros did lose in 3 out of their last 5 Hunter Brown starts. Now, they're facing a Texas team who can certainly score with the best of them. The Rangers currently lead the majors in run production and hits. Adolis Garcia's got the 3rd most RBI in the bigs, 8th in home runs as well. Meanwhile, Corey Seager's hitting .345 at the dish with an OPS in the thousands. And even if these sluggers have a tough time with Hunter Brown here today, it's starting pitcher Nathan Eovaldi who can certainly deal himself. Eovaldi's 9-3 with an ERA of 2.82. The righty's fanned over 100 batters already and has a solid 1.00 whip. Brad Miller's still out for the Rangers. Yordan Alvarez inactive for Houston. 6 out of Houston's last 10 gatherings with Texas fell under the total. The Rangers on the other side saw 4 out of their last 7 Nathan Eovaldi starts stay under the line. Give me the Rangers minus $1.30 under 8. And with that, folks, we're going to jump into our quick pick recap for part 1. Cincinnati Reds plus 1.5 over 11.5. St. Louis plus $1 over 9. Toronto Blue Jays minus 165 over 9 runs. with my next and final free pick for part 1. Give me the Rangers minus 130, under 8. And with that, folks, that's going to do it for me. Don't forget to be on the lookout for part 2. My part 2 video should come out in the next couple of hours or so. Also, don't forget to check me out on my website at patreon.com/BrockPage. Now, if you guys do end up getting a package here today on that site, you're going to get access to that membership every single day for the next 30 days. And as an added bonus, you're also going to get access to all of my cheaper memberships absolutely free. They're going to be included with your purchase. But most importantly, folks, got to thank you for joining me right here on YouTube. Really hope you enjoyed all this great free content, all this great free information. And with that said, folks, happy Saturday to you. Best of luck to you. And I look forward to seeing you later on today on my website at patreon.com/BrockPage.